Okay, today we'll go to chapter 4, transmission system. Transmission, main function to transfer power from engine to the wheel or road. Engine works with narrow range of speed while providing wide range of output. This is important, wide range of output speed. Manual or automatic type, there's two type of transmission. Two main different. One is with clutch and one is without clutch pedal. And no shift gear using planetary gear for automation. For automatic transmission, there's no shift gear and using a planetary gear system only. Transmission or gearbox is functional to transfer or varied load or power from engine to the wheel for a smooth and efficient power transformation. Transformation. Okay, combination of spur, helical and internal gear. We have gear model of manual, automatic, and we also have CVT and PCM. The PCM is not really used, but these three is quite common in Malaysia. Okay, if we see the gear or the transmission function, for example, if input turn, or this one is from the engine, input for low gear, input shaft turn 3 times, and this low gear will turn the output or the drive shaft 1 time. And from engine for second gear, input shaft or the crank shaft turn two time, so this transmission will turn the output or the drive shaft 1 time, or the 1 revision per minute, or 1 per second, or 1 revision. And if in the high gear, the input and output turn is the same, 1/1, and this is called high gear. So we have low gear, second gear, and high gear. Another one, if the car have overdrive gear, this means to say that if input turn 0.8, the output turn is 1. So the input turn is less than the output turns. So this one we call the trans high gear or the overdrive gear. Okay, so you have to know about this keywords. What happen if no gear? There will be poor acceleration from rest or static, and poor hill climbing ability, and vehicle could not be driven at low speed, difficult to control the vehicle speed, and this is also dangerous. And no neutral and reverse movement, so you can only go forward or only one direction. With the gear, you can have neutral or no gear, idle, and you can also have a reverse movement. Okay, for overgear and overdrive in transmission is to decrease the speed of engine during high speed vehicle condition. So the vehicle is already in high speed, so we don't want to overload the engine, or we want to give less load to the engine. We use the overdrive. Overdrive gear has a ratio of approximately 0.8 to 1.0. This means then the input shaft is going slower than the output shaft, and this ratio reduce engine speed and improve fuel mileages. So this is good for fuel consumption. However, torque at high speed is reduced. So because of the input shaft is not turning higher than the output shaft, then we will have lower torque. Okay, advantage and disadvantage of transmission. Losses in transmission due to friction between gear teeth. This is one of losses in transmission. Friction bearing and seals. Bearing and seals also can have losses. Oil churning, mana oil going out somewhere or leaking. And also overgear provide, the good things about overgear, provide better economy and low engine noise level because engine is not going for maximum, and less engine wear, so this will lessen the stress on the engine. Okay, gear ratio selection. We have top gear ratio, bottom gear ratio, intermediate gear ratio. We will discuss this later further. For the common formula, this is a prediction of vehicle speed. We have this formula: V equals to 2 pi R capital R, or this one is the tire radius, and N is the engine speed, divided by G is the gear ratio. Then we can have the vehicle speed. Okay.